First of all, let me thank you for tuning in. I know there's lots of radio stations out there that you can choose, but you chose us, and we take that to heart, and we do our very, very best to serve you with news, weather, sports, things on the go, great information, and most importantly, with people who really define community. And that's what our next segment is about at 9:09 this morning, as it is a personal pleasure to welcome Nick, Ron, and Pete Cardi, who enjoy the opportunity of participating in many different events with their world-renowned company, Cardi's Furniture. They enter the community in different ways, different events, to help the community. They've been awarded, oh, look at the list, this long, folks. That is a testimony to who they are and what they mean. Please welcome NIROPE, Nick, Ron, and Pete Cardi of Cardi's Furniture. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Thank you so much. Great to be here. Thanks for having us with you.
God bless you for what you do. I mean that.
Thank you.
I know you have locations in Swansea and in Attleboro. Any place else that the locations are?
We're in West Warwick, Rhode Island.
West Warwick.
We have two facilities there, and we have one in Hyannis, and we have a bunch of mattress stores in Hyannis, in southeastern Mass, and Rhode Island that basically surround those furniture stores.
Now, the whole idea of your furniture store has a very important element to it, and that element is something that is lacking in our secular society, and that is reinforcing the roots of community. You really caring about community. You're not just a business serving the community, and you do that beautifully. You are a company that really gets involved. How and why? What is the secret behind this?
The staff, I mean, if you think about the staff, the people that work with us, they're all from here. So those are our friends, our relatives, our family, and we need to take care of our family. That's what you said before. It's all about family. We're a community. Mm-hmm. And so we like to give back. We like to give back until it hurts. Mm-hmm. And Peter has a philosophy that you walk around with your hand closed all the time. No one can put anything in and no one can take anything out. But if your hand is open all the time, sometimes people can put something in and sometimes people can take something out. And that's what makes the world go round. And if we all did just a little bit to help, it would be a much nicer place to be in.
Did your parents form that philosophy? Is this part of,
There's no question, the old school atmosphere. We grew up in the Italian immigrant atmosphere, and it was basically brought to the table where you can only have a half a loaf at a time. All the little corny phrases,
only a bite at a time.
One pair of shoes at a time. All those little phrases, and they stuck. And so, yeah, you're right. I mean, you got to give credit where credit is due, and it was the way we were brought up. So from that perspective, you were brought up to share, and I think that's important. Even with kids in elementary school now, that's a big part that they're trying to get back into how they're teaching them, because they've got to understand it's not all about them.
Right.
Some days it might be, but not all days. And the reality of it is that I think it does start at that kitchen table. There's no question.
But to have you here in the studio, and we're going to find out why in just a moment, is very important, because lots of business people, they miss that aspect. And to you, once again, congratulations for not only getting it, but for embracing it, really embracing it. There is the difference. What are you doing around here? What is Cardi's Furniture doing? What is the purpose?
Well, Phil, on the radio station part, just so you know, when you introed us and you said, you thanked everyone for tuning in, and we live and eat and drink that philosophy too. On the way in, we make sure we turned off everybody else's radio on the way in, so it's only your station that they're listening to. So listenership went up this morning.
Thank you.
So we made sure that their stations would only tune into yours. But because it's so important, because this event, the Schwartz Center, does such great work, and that's what we're here really to talk about. It's an event that's happening this Sunday. It's in New Bedford. and it's a walk that's going to happen in the morning. Registration's at 8 o'clock. The Schwartz Center was founded in 1947, and you talk about a local success story. They work with kids of varying abilities. They do a fabulous job with the kids. Autism is really increasing in proportions in society, so they have a whole outreach program with that. They take care of the kids not only in the school setting, in the environment of the center, right, but also the parents and the family, just what we're talking about. So it's not only taking care of the child during the day, teaching them, whatever the curriculum is, but also helping the parents deal with that. So how to support them at home, how to take care of them, how to incorporate them into the environment, incorporate them into society, so that we're all part of the same family and we're all contributing. And that's what's so great about what they do. Meeting Street in Providence recently took over the Schwartz Center and combined the two organizations. Meeting Street we've worked with for years and years and years. And when they decided to combine with the Schwartz Center, that's how we got involved as they started the talks a couple of years ago. And it's just a tremendous organization right here in the backyard of your station.
Absolutely. And to have Cardi's Furniture a part of this gives it even extra meaning. What are you going to do for the walk for Schwartz? Is there anything special?
Yeah, the event itself, it starts at, they have a kickoff at 9 a.m. Okay. So at 9 o'clock there's going to be, it's at Fort Tabor in New Bedford.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful setting. And it's a very easy walk, so sometimes people go, oh my God, you're going to make me walk 10 miles, you're going to make me climb this mountain. No, it's a very family-friendly event. The idea is just to get scale. No walls to scale.
Checking.
No cliffs to jump off. And
bring my sneakers.
And they'll have music, they'll have fun for the kids, there'll be some food. But the main thing is just to come and walk and to join in the festivities of it. There'll be a short speaking program. A lot of the people from the center will be there. So if people too, this is a great opportunity. You always talk about open houses, so to speak. Right. But sometimes you don't want to go to a facility to show up to an open house. But this is a very non-threatening area. It's a public area. Yeah. So people that maybe think that maybe they have children that could benefit from the Schwartz Center, it'd be great for them to come out too and meet everybody. They can meet the administrators, meet the teachers, and meet also the fellow classmates. And so it's a great opportunity for that too.
Hey, absolutely. Any reason why you chose Schwartz? I know that they make such a difference, but
they do, and they're so intertwined with the Meeting Street. Again, we've been with Meeting Street for God, I don't know how many years, but it's been a long time.
It's been many
years. And we've been through their growth, and it's just a great organization. And when they both combined, we knew that John from Meeting Street, he's the director, in order to embrace the Schwartz Center, and we were actually involved with the Schwartz Center before that with another program, but we knew that they had to be a great organization for Meeting Street to take hold of this. So we sort of jumped right on board with them, and we're very, very happy that we did.
I know that you were recently connected with their fish release.
Oh, that's a great thing. The fishing for a
Do you have any fish tales for us?
Well, the only tale I can give you is that I'm the laziest fisherman in the country. So what happens is that this is my kind of fishing event where you just pay some money, you get on the boat, they clean the boat, they drive the boat, you go fishing, you release the fish. Obviously, it's environmentally friendly, and then they clean up after you, and you can leave. So it was a great event last June, and they have it every June. It's something you really want to do. And for those people that are looking to have the experience of deep sea fishing but don't want to either buy the boat or lease the boat and all the other stuff that goes along with it, it's a great event. It's a great family event. And then they have a nice party after. They have a nice dinner and a fundraiser that evening, which was wonderful in New Bedford, right on the water. But I'll tell you something, it's just a great event. It's a great organization, and you can have fun doing it all at the same time. And what's interesting is whether it be Meeting Street or whether it be the Schwartz Center, is that a lot of times, and this is the same everywhere you go, people want to know where their money goes. And they always are concerned that I don't mind participating and donating, and Americans are very, very generous people, but they get nervous when they don't think their money's going to where they think it is, or whether 90% of it is going into their own boat, God forbid. But the reality of it is that in this case, all this money goes right into the organization. Our bottom line is that you can walk into these organizations and see them locally. You know where your money's going. It's not a big guessing game.
Right, exactly. Folks, we are with Nick, Ron, and Pete Cardi, who not only enjoy the successes of their fabulous business, and I want you to think of Cardi's Furniture when you also need furniture, bedding, mattresses, whatever, but also in a different way, folks, they get themselves involved in community. As I was saying at the onset, the list of awards speaks about who you are as people, as real people. And for that, we truly applaud all of you, the Cardi family. I want to know, do you think your brother scaled a rock wall at one of these fundraisers and has that memory in mind? Is that what you were saying earlier, or no? Did you have any weird experiences at any of these?
We've had a lot of weird experiences over the years, that's for sure. There's no question about that. Some we can't name here.
I'm sure.
I'll mention here, I should say. But
I know that for years and years, you've also, when we turn on the television, you're always involved with a telethon.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Tell us.
Well, when you go through the years, there's a lot of different events that we try to work with, and it's every season. We've got something coming up with Trinity Rep, and that happens in Providence. But it's great also for the community here in southeastern Massachusetts, because Trinity Rep, right now we're having auditions in our South Attleboro location this Saturday.
Saturday?
Yeah, so we got to walk this Sunday, but Saturday we're doing auditions with children, and it's for age up to 12 years old,
right.
And the kids can come in and audition with Kurt Columbus, and he runs Trinity Rep, and they're getting ready for a Christmas Carol. And I'm not sure how many kids, did they say that they're doing for kids? About 12 to 16 kids. But the kids come in, all they need to do is to be prepared to sing a cappella, sing on their own without accompaniment.
Sure.
Any Christmas song they'd like to sing, a holiday song. And also they'll have a script there for them to read a couple of lines from a Christmas Carol with the fellow participants that are auditioning. So it's great for the children. Trinity does fabulous work, and their play is just unbelievable. It's their biggest event all year long, so that's a great event for this time of year. Yes, it's still back to school time, but they've got to get ready and start practicing and rehearsing, come October.
Right.
So they're getting the what do you call it, the group ready, or the cast ready now.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Great. See, you're involved in everything. That's wonderful. We on the South Coast have so much to be proud of, but you are part of this now, and we embrace you. What didn't I ask you that you'd like our audience to take away from our chat this morning?
You know, young and beautiful we
Yes,
are.
that too.
That's stretching it. That's stretching it. Thank God this is radio and not television.
There's a camera on,
Phil, you're a very intense guy. And I want the people to know that you are the real person. Folks, Phil is exactly in person the way he sounds on the radio. He's a great guy.
Thank you, likewise. And I want you to keep in mind Cardi's Furniture, ladies and gentlemen, because the way they treat the community is the way they are going to treat you as a customer. And folks, when you have that kind of a balance, well, you've got a great business. Cardi's Furniture, thank you for all that you have done. We'll see you Saturday in South Attleboro for the audition. And then Sunday, wear your walking shoes.
Wear the walking shoes at Fort
Be
Taylor.
there.
All right. And please stay in touch with us. Anything that we can do to get the word out there, we're there for you. Count on
Thank you,
us.
and we'll be out there pushing those buttons on those stations for you.
Thank you so very, very much. Nick, Ron, Pete, thank you. Anything else you'd like to say?
Thank you, folks, for listening. We appreciate it. We appreciate our customers. We appreciate our friends. We appreciate the people coming out to support the wonderful Schwartz Center. It's a great charity, and they need our help.
Cardi's Furniture, ladies and gentlemen.